what you about to start, man.
Wait, talking about the Tommy shit? Yeah.
I think we'll go to the 85 South show.
You going?
Yeah,
You
man.
going?
I'm me and my did Nigel send you the bread? All right, make sure you text that nigga, man.
All right. Welcome back to the Preferred
text
Walk
that
On
nigga, man.
podcast.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Chris. To my left, this is Cam. On the other couch, that's Slade,
Go through it, man.
Los. This is episode 24. So, how y'all boys
Put that
been,
camera
man?
back on me.
Put it back on you.
Oh, you controlling cameras now?
Throw the camera, bro.
Oh, see, this man got
Hey,
money.
hey.
Hey,
This man
bro.
got money, man.
It's not money, man. It's just, you learn how to do some stuff,
Upgrade this shit, right?
Yeah, 100%.
1,000. Wow.
But anyways, how y'all boys been, man?
But all right, man. You feel me? You know.
I ain't seen y'all. I ain't seen no. I see. Hey.
Damn near, right? While we on that topic, man, shout out to our youth team,
Trophy boys. ENT.
Trophy Boys.
Trophy boys.
Undefeated
LLC.
regular season.
Hey, we might have an episode when we bring them young.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
No. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But
They see what they talking about.
hey,
You
them,
gonna
them,
put
them boys,
Shabik-
them boys in
Shabik
that
behind the
last
mic, man?
game overcame some adversity though. We was down 13-0 at the half. And then we just got some dogs, man, for real.
Shout out to my boy Dav, man.
Yeah.
Look like L.
Big-
Bell on that touchdown,
big Dav.
boy.
Big
For real.
Dad. Shit, Jaden, Javion, everybody here. That guy, River, Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
Joe Dirt. That's
I mean, them boys really came to play cold night. You know what I'm saying? First cold night of the year. We usually play during the day. And that first half, they ain't want to hit like that. But they
Right,
definitely figured it out.
if you watch any kind of sports, you would have enjoyed that game, bro.
Yeah.
You would have enjoyed that game, so.
It was definitely like, I felt like I was in a, like, low key. It was like movie worthy, low key. That's how good the game was.
Camera.
Yeah. But getting into the topics of the episode, we had the NBA 75th anniversary team come out. From what that means for some of y'all who don't really follow the NBA like that or didn't really catch that. Basically 75 greatest players all time. Basically it was the 50 greatest plus the 25 from that when that team came out into this new era. So you had people added like LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Anthony Davis, Dame Lillard, Tim Duncan, people like that.
It was just added.
They were added to the 50 to make 75.
So was it like a shuffle? Like you add them players and then you shuffle the deck again, then you pick them one by one?
No, man, you know what the 75 greatest. Basically 25 greatest from this generation plus the 50 from past generations is how they
So-
came up with the team.
Is John Starks on the list?
John Starks on the list.
Yes.
Hell no.
Absolutely.
John Starks.
Bro, I don't know. So, like, all right, Patrick Ewing on the list, right?
He was on
Yeah,
the
he's
top
on-
70,
yeah.
top 50.
So he's on the list, and then you add Bron and Kobe and them, right?
Yeah.
And they come after him?
No. It's just like
So it's
it was
just
no order. It was no order.
All right, bet.
It was no order.
Was anybody taking off?
Anybody take? I think it might have been one player. It might be 49 of the 50, and then 26.
Who
from
they
the-
take off?
I don't know. Don't
If
care.
they took somebody
Had to be
off-
somebody. Had to be somebody from the 50s.
Hey, if they took somebody off of the top 50, that's fucked. If you was in the top
Hey,
50
man.
when they first started, you can't take me out 40 years down the line.
Hey,
Yeah, you can.
I was solidified in my era. That's why I was there the first time. Don't take me out.
That is true. You can't really just be like, nah, I'm about to take him out. I mean,
you got to, man, because, like, some of these talents nowadays is...
yeah, but if they're gonna do it like that, they're just gonna they're gonna make 100, top 100, a top 125, or top 150. If they're gonna do that, If they ain't gonna just keep it a straight top
Bro,
50,
who gonna remember the first years of the NBA when year 100 come around? If you keep taking the older players off the list, 100, let's say 50 more years of NBA happen. 125 team. Who gonna remember George Mikan?
Michael Jordan?
No, they'll remember him. But George Mikan. And stuff like
Man, I
that.
don't know, man.
On the list of snubs though, we had Dwight Howard was snubbed, apparently.
that was the
Kyrie,
biggest snub.
Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Tracy McGrady, Vince
T-Mac?
Carter.
T-Mac wasn't on there?
Nah, T-Mac didn't make the list. And Klay Thompson. I don't know, not to
It's
be
not really
forgotten.
a slub, man. I mean, a snub.
Who, Klay?
Yeah, man.
Klay is 100% a snub. If Dame made the list, Klay should have been on there
Yes.
in Dame's place.
So
And that's no Dame top 100, but he ain't top 75.
all right, so I'm seeing like Russell. They added Russell Westbrook.
Deserve to be there. MVP.
I'm just
Derrick Rose didn't make it.
Paul Pierce. Oh,
Paul Pierce as a championship finals MVP. I think he top 15 all time scoring too?
Yeah, I think
Something
so.
like that, yeah.
Paul Pierce shouldn't be.
You're tripping.
Paul Pierce shouldn't be on the list.
Nah,
You talking through your ass right now.
Statistically,
Not over Klay.
I would over.
He's a better
Over
player
Klay?
than Clay.
Yeah.
Better player at his
Over
peak.
Klay?
At his peak, better than Clay.
Hell no.
Paul Pierce at his
He
peak
was
is
he
better.
was the
I
number
don't
one
even
player on
like
the
Paul
championship
Pierce.
team. Yeah, he was the number one player on the championship
put it
team.
like this. Celtics.
He was the number one player on that team.
Put it
Yes.
like this. You take Paul Pierce out the lineup and you take Clay out the lineup, the Golden State Warriors can still win by a lot of points.
100%.
Boston Celtics, they might not win that
You
game.
got two
without
Ray
Paul
Allens
Pierce.
on the court now. Paul was just go get it. Paul go get his own bucket. I ain't gonna say Ray
Yeah,
at that
it
point in
was-
his career wasn't that player. So he come on now. We
Paul
not doing that.
Paul Pierce will do you greasy.
Mm.
I'm gonna say this: of all the players that should have made it, it should have been Dwight and Clay and Dame, and Dame and AD should not be on the list. To me, AD resume don't stack up to Dwight resume. Dwight three-time defensive player of the year, multiple All NBAs, multiple rebound leaders. Like, come on now, like.
He went to a finals early in his career.
Went to a final, led a team to the finals, and if he don't play Kobe, who knows? Like,
They
beat LeBron that year.
Beat LeBron.
LeBron was averaging 38 in that series, 38, 8, and 8, and he beat him. So like,
Yo, that's insane.
yo, I'm just saying, bro. Like, Dwight got to be on the list. I think right now at his peak, Dwight was a better player than Anthony Davis.
If you really want to talk about it, Dwight, like later in his career, his numbers or his seasons wasn't never bad. When he went to LA, he was still averaging 20 and 10. When he played with the Rockets, still averaging 20. They were still winning.
Hey, so
Still averaging 20 and 10.
I mean, I don't mean to cut you off on that. Just gonna say some people I don't look
Okay.
on the. They added Dominique Wilkins.
Okay.
Gary Payton.
It's hard to take both of them out of the top 75 greatest.
Who?
GP.
How? He's not even a top 5 point guard.
GP, the last guard to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Bro, he's not a top 5 point guard.
Yeah,
So
but
how can he be on the list?
I mean,
It's
but
the top
if you
75.
break down,
It's
it's top 75, bro.
yeah.
But I'm saying
That's the top 15 at every
he
position.
can't be there though.
GP not top 15 point guard all time.
He top 15, but I'm saying.
He
So
make
then,
that list.
then by that
But
criteria,
I'm
he would
saying,
be
though,
somewhere near
But I'm
that
saying,
75.
Okay, so GP get off the list, and you can add Dwight Howard. He has a better resume than Gary Payton.
Hold on.
But
Kev.
Dame shouldn't be
Let's
on the
real,
list.
He has a better,
But if we-
resume than Gary Payton.
If we going by top 15 at each position, it ain't 15.
Well, it's not even
but
top
but
15
hold
at
on. Exactly. You're not putting 15 centers on there. It ain't gonna be 15 centers.
But what Dwight's credentials are crazy. He's what? How many MVPs he won?
Defensive Player of the Year. He got 3 in a row, I think, or three in a row.
Okay, Gary Payton got 1.
I mean,
So that's what if y'all.
I'm saying Dwight definitely should have. Dwight should have been a lock for the list.
For the
in my
record,
opinion.
it's a hell of a lot easier to get Defensive Player of the Year as opposed to a guard. A point guard ain't that
Okay, 3 years in a row.
Bro, yes.
Yeah, because you just rim protect, you win defensive. Rudy Gobert.
okay.
Rudy Gobert is not the best defender in the league.
So Dennis Rodman won how many Defensive Players of the Year?
4,
Maybe
3,
2.
And niggas say that is the greatest accomplishment, but like that is so OD. Dwight won 3 in a row.
Hold on, but if we talking about,
He
but
ain't
that's not
Dennis Rodman ain't did nothing but rebound and play defense.
Hold on, but he's also part of a three-peat in history.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's why I say Clay got to be in because Clay is
Okay,
part
so
of
you take
Clay is part of a dynasty.
So you take Dominique Wilkins out that didn't win nothing. Gary Payton out that didn't win. Well, he won a ring, but he ain't do nothing for it. Reggie Miller.
That's the iffy. Yo, Reggie Miller is the one iffy because people like Reggie Miller.
But he was number 1 in 3-pointers made all time for a
yeah,
while,
so you
until
got to
Ray
kind of
Allen.
put him in. I get
Yeah.
that. That is fair. He is number 1 all time 3 points. So
I mean, I don't know if this sounds crazy, but Steve Nash should get the fuck out of here too.
You're
that's
tripping.
crazy.
You're
Back-to-back
tripping.
MVP
You're
gets taken
tripping.
out.
Bro, he wasn't supposed to win MVPs in them years.
It doesn't matter.
He wasn't.
It doesn't matter.
It
That's
don't
debatable.
matter what he was supposed to do.
That's
Bro,
debatable.
averaged 15 and 11.
Steve Nash is a top 75 player all time. I'm just saying. See, I would accept you saying take GP out and put Tony Parker in because Tony Parker got a Finals MVP. He got 4 championships. Like I would be okay with that, but not take GP out and put who he saying.
I'm saying Dominique got to come out of there.
I don't know. He was like top 15. Top
I mean,
10 in
Dominique,
points,
if you
too.
go look at his stats, he averaged like
Yeah.
25 for like 10 years in a row.
But you got people that won MVP.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out the criteria that they went on because to
But that's what
me,
I'm saying,
because to
though.
me, it felt like for some players it was about team success, and then for other people it was about individual success. And then it's like you ended up with people like Clay who like individually, like he's really really good. Like not, I would say in terms of game, he not like you wouldn't. In terms of like he got a great, he's a elite, the greatest of the greatest shooters of all time, right? He in that conversation, but outside of that, you wouldn't put him at the greatest of anything else, right? Or like just in terms of just general player. But he was part of a dynasty. He was the second star, well third star for the second half of it, but he was a second star on the 73-9 team with the best record ever. Like got multiple All NBAs. Like I just don't understand how Clay don't make the list. Over Dame, I would have took Clay over Dame all day of the week on that list. Maybe because Dame individually is a better player than Clay. But
That's it.
But it's not supposed to be about who's better, it's about who's the greatest. Like, I feel like that. Better don't mean you're greater than somebody on talent. Because Dame got more talent than Clay. But Clay is a champ, like he's part of a dynasty.
Clay has been a part of a better organization since day one.
All right, so tell me this. All right, if we took all right, let's say if we was writing a story of the NBA, if we took Dame part of the NBA out of the league, could the story of the league be told? Absolutely. You can absolutely tell the story of the NBA without Dame ever being in it. Because he's never really done anything. Like he's never upset a great team in a playoff series. He always loses that series. When he's supposed to lose, he lose. Sometimes when he's supposed to win, he lose. Like, and it's not trying to like take away from him as a player, but at the same time, Clay is part of a dynasty and part of the greatest regular season team of all time.
So you're giving Clay.
I would take Kyrie in the top 75 over Dame, honestly.
Based off what you just said, you're giving Clay the advantage over Dame because he played for the Warriors. Not because he's better, not because he deserves it, But because he plays for the Warriors.
Hold on.
Everything you said was because if you take Dame out the league, the story can still be told.
But he also
and then you start mentioning how he played for the better team and stuff like that. So like, how you gonna take
Clay
that from
wasn't
Dame?
some role player playing for the better team.
He's not some role player.
But he also said he's one of the best shooters of shooters.
He's he's 2 or 3.
Dame is one of the best scorers.
You wouldn't put him in your top 5 greatest scorers of all time, would you?
I don't know who I would put in my top 5 scorers of all time though.
It would probably be somebody like Kobe, Durant, Jordan, and then after that, where you going? Because I guarantee you, Dame might not even be in your top 10 greatest scorers of all time.
It's hard. Nah, he's definitely in my top 10.
He at the back end. He like 10.
I don't know if he's at the back end.
Because if we talking greatest scorers,
I could say he
Bron is a greater scorer than Dame is.
As far as what? Because if we going off score,
18 years of 25 points straight.
I know, like,
18 straight years.
I know as far as when I'm looking at a better score, I'm looking at how that shit look. Like when you
talking about just putting the ball in the basket.
Because you can, if that's the case, you could put Kawhi in there. But
Kawhi made the top 75 though.
But I'm not saying Kawhi's a better scorer than Dame. Like I know Dame can score. He's a point guard for one, and he can score on somebody like Kawhi. He can give Kawhi a lot of buckets. Like Clay, if he's off, that's a big if.
Hold on. If Dame is off, it's the same thing. We can always argue.
I would expect Clay to be off before I expect Dame to be off. Because when Dame is on, he's going to go for more.
He's going to get 50.
A lot more than his average.
Yeah, but Clay can go get 50 too.
But Clay's on is very like limited. Like it's very one dimensional. Like he has to, like when he was on, he had the ball for what, a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
Skill, yeah.
That's I'm not taking nothing from that.
You know how great of a shooter you gotta be?
Yes.
I know. 11 dribbles and get 61.
Bro, I know how great of a shooter you have to be to do that. But let's say your shot is off. Let's say your shot is off, bro. Let's say you only hit 5 of those threes.
Okay.
Like
if Dame off from threes, he getting 50 that night?
He's not getting 50, but he can still give you like 27.
That's what I'm saying. Clay can still get you 20.
I don't see that like that.
2 to 3 threes.
I don't see that like that, bro.
It's crazy because 2 to 3 threes for Clay, it might seem like an off night low key, right? When Clay on, we talking, he's got the record. Don't he got the record for most threes in the game too? He got 14 threes in the game. He got 42 from 3.
I don't know that far.
But I'm saying, but he's got 14 threes in the game, I think, and his teammate got 13 or 14 too. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
Take Clay out the league. If you take Clay out the league, Steph never gets a ring. That's how good Clay is. Like KD don't never go to Golden State if Clay not there. KD don't look at Golden State that same way if Clay not there. You may never see KD leave OKC. KD and them would have been champions.
Take Steph
if Clay is not there.
Take Steph away from Clay.
Clay has one of the greatest clutch performances in a series ever. Down 3-1, you go on the road. OKC. Down 3-2.
When Portland is winning, 95% of the time it's because of Dame. Dame is separated himself so far away from everybody when Portland is winning. When Golden State is winning,
it could be anybody. You're right. It's another star. That's fair, but still, I'm saying though, like. You could all that shit Dame do, right? All of it he do. If you took him out the league right now, does the story change for the league?
I'm really not understanding that question fully.
What dominoes are different if Dame is not in the league? What changes about like who won series, who won championships? Nothing.
A lot.
What series did he win that he wasn't supposed to win?
I think he only been to the conference finals like once.
He been once. And got it without KD?
Yeah,
without KD got swept. Like I'm not trying to like kill Dame, but like if you take him out the league, everybody who won still wins.
Without KD,
nothing changed.
That Golden State Warriors team was still head and shoulders better than Portland. Without KD.
Yeah, but I'm saying take Clay off the team. KD is never there.
But if you take
Clay's got he's got probably the performance that sent KD to Golden State. Game 6 in OKC building, they were down like 17 and Clay goes bonkers. He goes 46 on 11 threes that night and saves the season by himself. Steph was off. He was having an off night and Clay went for 40 something. What if that don't happen? KD might win a ring that year and never leave. Clay, that's stuff like that like Clay, that's why he got to be in there. It's just stuff like that, bro. It's things he did that change how the events that happen after. If that don't ever happen, KD might win that year. Russ may still be in OKC too. But because Clay go out there, go get 46 and bring Golden State back on his own back, when Steph had an off night, everything changed after that night.
Okay.
It's one of those turning points in history.
Didn't nothing happen though after that.
What do you mean? They put them out. They put them out that year.
They went and lost.
Hold on. No, they put them out
and went and
lost. They go to the finals. And that's the 3-1 year, and that's how they got KD.
Bro,
if KD goes to the finals, if KD goes to that finals, he says to himself, "We was right there again. We need one piece." But what happened? They lose. You lose in the conference finals, and you say, "I'm a free agent." They just lost. They hit my phone. I'm gonna go there. That's one of those things that change how history. What happens in history? It's one of those turning points in league history. Like things could have went way different if OKC win that night, win that game 6. It's way different. How we look at these teams now, how we look at KD is way different. He may never go. He may win the championship that year, and we putting him. I don't know how many people got KD in their top 10, but he probably somewhere in the top 7 players all time for winning in OKC. The reason we don't put a lot of value on his championships to go to state is because they were so much better than everybody else. They didn't need him to win. So like that's what he's trying to prove now in Brooklyn. That's why he left. That's why he left Golden State. So I don't know, man. Clay should have definitely been on the list, in my opinion. I don't know how people say he did. He shouldn't. You could take Dame off. You could take AD off. You could put Dwight and Clay in. Like, that's just me. Is there anybody else y'all think should have been in?
Man,
like you said,
it's easy to shine when you're the third option. And
he wasn't even. But he wasn't a third option.
Okay, when you was the second option behind the unanimous MVP. Like at that point, Steph was on top of the world. So it's easy to shine when you behind something like that, bro. That's what I'm saying.
So Scottie Pippen's he in there.
I'm not taking nothing from Scottie. Scottie contributed a lot more than scoring, clearly.
And Clay did too, though. Clay played defense.
I've seen Clay get in the playoffs.
That's also, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Clay be out there just guarding the best player. I don't know if he really shutting anybody down.
Yeah, I've seen like James Harden has done him rude.
James Harden doing everybody rude though.
No, but I'm saying
but that's when you guard the best player. He wasn't like making it look hard out there. Like
he was doing him greasy. Like, yo, this is your best defender. You got to be kidding me, bad out there.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, he's there. I mean, he's not their best defender.
Draymond's the best defender. Well, at that time was the best defender. He's still the best defender now.
So like I guess, but I mean, like I said before, it's easy to shine when you behind Steph Curry, and then you behind Steph Curry and KD.
Yeah, I agree with that. He definitely benefited from that, but he's still part of a dynasty. Like, I don't know, man. That's just me. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just me. I just can't imagine what the NBA is like if Steph doesn't come. Steph and Clay are a part of the greatest backcourt shooting tandem of all time. Shooting duo. Like, you would, when you go down the list, it would be one Stephen Clay, and then head and shoulders better than anybody else. What they do shooting the basketball. You can't even name me a number 2 that like truthfully challenges them.
I agree.
Like we talk about, you put that in there, part of a dynasty, multiple time All-Star. Like I just feel like all that. It's just at a certain point, how much resume do you want a guy to have before you put him on the team? You know what I'm saying? Like he got to be on that 75. He got way too many things to not be on there.
Thanks to the Golden State Warriors.
You said what?
Thanks to the Golden State Warriors.
Golden State Warriors need to thank him too.
I don't know, man.
All right, I was gonna ask y'all. So, we already talked about Clay versus Dame. All right, talk about Dwight versus AD. Of the snubs, though, would you? Tony Parker didn't make the list. Would you take Tony Parker on the 75 before you take Kyrie on the 75?
Have to. You would have to because of his resume.
That's 4 championships.
Yeah, that's 4 champions.
Multiple All-Stars.
Kyrie only got had a hell. Every team, every playoff team, he don't have to.
So basically, he a cancer, is what you saying.
Definitely. Look at him right now. If Kyrie playing for Brooklyn right now, head and shoulders favorite. Without him, I think it's pretty even. Like the way it's looking right now. Granted, it's still early.
They don't get out the East without him.
Yeah, not without Kyrie. No.
If they play the Bucks again, the Bucks beat them.
Yo, I wouldn't
again.
be surprised, low key. I wouldn't be surprised by the halfway like the All-Star game. He ain't vaccinated. They're gonna be like, "Hey, man, you could play road game."
I feel like they'll figure something out for him.
I feel like they need to figure something out for him. Like, it's one of your stars.
Especially if he's, which it looks like he's standing on that. They'll change it just for him.
Hey, let's be real. He on some. Granted, everybody's supposed to have their right to side they. When you got an opportunity like this, and then what you doing is messing up your money down the line. Like a few weeks ago, they were saying, "Yo, we trying to extend Kyrie, James Harden, and KD." Didn't KD extend?
He's already extended.
And then they said, "We don't know about Kyrie now. You messing up your bag." Like, nah, man, you gotta.
Hey, he what is he giving up? What did they say, 17?
Yeah.
I feel like he don't need that though.
He don't.
I feel like
You can't recoup 17 million.
you can't recoup that, but if you somebody like Dennis Schroeder, but if you
Shit,
Kyrie,
he fucked up.
Right.
if you Kyrie,
We don't even need to talk about that bag he fumbled.
if you Kyrie, bro, you like. Of course, it's minus 17 million, but at the same time, it's like, what Brian do when AD pulled it, like they did some shit and then he just like gave him that 30 mil. So they say, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's minus 17 mil, but at the end of the day, it's like a.
I understand what you're saying, but shit, like you don't need, cause his contract over what? Not next year, but the year after, right? Something like that.
Who, Kyrie?
Yeah,
I think it's this year.
this year.
No,
sounds-
no, he got the player option after this year.
Yeah, got what? 2 years. Oh, I need to secure all my money as soon as I can, man. Like, as soon as they'll offer the extension,
But like
got
this,
the little vaccine, but you also messing up your way to like. Y'all have a great window right now. James Harden, KD, and Kyrie. You have a great window right now to from last year, barring injury, they may have won that. This year, right now, y'all all are healthy. You know what I'm saying? Into the new season, and like, yo, you messing up the window to win. Like, somebody get hurt or something, it's like, yo, missed it again. Can't have that. That's what your whole goal was when you was going to Brooklyn, was to win the championship. That's what you wanted to do. You had the greatest opportunity right now, and you messing it up for a vaccine. Just weird. That's why I feel like he a cancer, because it has to be everywhere he went. It has to be on Kyrie.
He might know something we don't know.
Shit, I know something he don't know.
Hey, man, I'm gonna be real. Just to clarify, I mean, because he ain't want the vaccine, nobody here got a problem with that. You got the right to make your own decision.
Hey,
but
speak for yourself, man.
you got a problem with it?
Just speak for yourself.
Or do you have a problem with it? You can speak for yourself right now.
No, I don't have a problem.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. But
Nah, I just think people do a lot of different things, and for you to say you don't want to get the vaccine, like,
you pop Tylenol
nah,
and you don't think about it
it
twice. I'm gonna just be real. If you're not reading the bottle of Tylenol, please.
The doctor give your ass Tylenol quick.
Nah, I told you I read that shit.
I mean, I ain't even read the back of these gummies.
I mean, I ain't-
just be eating these shits.
Nah, I'm saying,
I
like,
read that shit
I'm
from
talking
the
about
to
like
use.
medical type stuff, like.
What ages you need to be able to
Oh
use
yeah,
this
you
shit?
can't. You pop more than 3.
Yeah, but you
that might be
can't
your
name me
last
the
thing.
number one ingredient in Tylenol. You don't know.
I mean, I haven't took Tylenol in a while, but like if I had a headache and then I looked at it and he was like, ask me the next day, I'll be able to tell you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so NBA season kicked off this week. Opening night, Warriors beat the Lakers, and Brooklyn got blown out by the Bucks. And one of the key selling points of the league this year is that we have a rule. We got the rule changes. None of that. When the dude jumps in the air, the jump shooter initiating contact, getting a foul call, getting 3 free throws or on jump shots, any unnatural movement on the way to the basket is not getting a foul call, and it's led to less free throws being shot. So, how do y'all feel about the rule change, man?
The league starting to do niggas. I seen people get in like House of Highlights. Yo, you go to House of Highlights and you just watch. Like, bro, them is clear fouls. Clear fouls. Like, he should be getting, James Harden should have way more texts this year than anything. Cause yo, them is fouls, man. They hacking, bro. Like, granted, he still do the little arm grab and all of that, but he going to the basket getting hacked.
I think that's that arm grab. I think that's a little like that's some skill in that, because everybody not doing that.
Yeah,
Everybody's not doing that.
That's
So I think that's a
definitely
little
skill.
yeah.
It's probably like a couple of people. Me, James.
Said what?
You said who?
Huh?
You
I
said
heard
who?
I heard. I ain't really hear the first name. Like, they was kind of muffled over here.
I
think it was
said
the air.
me,
Oh shit!
James. We probably like, and maybe a other couple people. We probably like the only people that be doing that.
Hey, I'm be real though. I mean, granted, there is some calls that I'm looking at like, dang, like Braun going to the bucket and like just he getting bumped, hit across the arms, and they not calling it. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, I get y'all trying to, but come on.
It's funny you said that, right? I just seen Kyle Kuzma tweet and say, "I love the new league changes to the rule." I
That's
said,
goofy
man, if you don't get your ass out of it, man, you don't deserve nothing. You can't say nothing to nobody about nothing.
Bruh, it's so, but I can't lie though, it do be funny. Some of the times you be like, dang, he got, they be like, no call. But at the same time, I think it's because, the players went to the Olympics and they said it was easier to score in the NBA than it was at the Olympics. And y'all know, I said it in our group chat on with our friends, and I said, hey, NBA saw that and said, bet, we'll make it hard. Y'all better not be complaining either. What happened? First couple games, they already in the press conferences. Hey, this ridiculous. But I will say this with the more physical league though. Hey man, I thought Steph might struggle a little bit. Hey, he
still
been
getting
killing.
Crazy. He's still going crazy.
He been
His game
killing.
Ain't really predicated on.
But I mean, he's still getting to the bucket. Yeah.
Don't get it wrong. He used to get some BS, but he not predicated on the BS. His game he'll shoot your lights out. He'll get by you, get to the right. But like James Harden game is more so like I'm shooting 15 free throws tonight. I get like I'm gonna score 40, but I'm gonna shoot 15 free throws. Like Steph not shooting 15 free throws a night. Like
He was getting like 9 though.
no hell.
I think he was. Well, not average, but
Nah, hell. Steph, because James Harden was like leading the league in the last 5 years in free throws,
and it's not close.
That is crazy.
I think the year
That's a crazy stat.
Yo, the year he averaged 37, bro, or was it 4 or some shit? Bro,
Yeah.
he shot like 15 free throws a night.
Now, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was
Stop
averaging
reaching.
like 15 free throws a night.
15 free throws?
Stop reaching.
Bro, you would foul out every game, guard James Harden.
Bro,
No, I won't.
Yes,
bro,
you would.
bro,
Bro,
I
you
know
just
you
get
seen the
cooked.
video of Josh Hart trying to guard James Hart with his hands behind his back, and he still got a foul on that play. I know you seen that.
I seen it.
Also,
Yeah, I've seen that.
I do notice that like defenders are taking advantage of the rule though, because last night I was watching Charlotte versus Miami. I think Miles Bridges drove left, and like Kyle Lowry, like runs up and like jumps forward, but puts his hands straight up in the air, and that's not verticality. By rule, he's literally initiating the contact, and I think the league is just like they wanted to be more physical, but I think the refs got to find that fine line, just like the players do. But I feel like James will be fine, man. He just got to focus on scoring and not focus on trying to get a call, because it was definitely, while you say it's a lot of House of Highlight vids where he legit getting fouled, it's a lot of House of Highlight vids where he like, yo, what was he doing right there? Like what is he doing? He should just go ahead and just go score the basketball. But like, I don't know, man. I'm enjoying it a little bit. I like seeing the players get challenged a little bit. And it's not like offensive, like the NFL in a sense, where it's like offense, we want offense over everything. So all the calls and stuff go, more towards that side. Whereas like now I feel like defenders got some leeway. You can actually lock somebody up this year.
For sure.
So, anything else I want to talk about, man?
And the Lakers, they struggles. Boy, struggling.
Boy, Russell.
Everybody struggling except for Melo.
Oh, that boy Russ on the job, man. He's smoking before every game.
When he came to
the league no more.
when he came to the game dressed like old girl from the Flintstones.
Didn't he pull up ketchup? Didn't he pull up in the ketchup and mustard the first night?
Bro, like, what are you doing? Like, this is not OKC no more.
And look, that
he's
one game
tripping.
he had like 8 turnovers. Them turnovers was crazy. It was just like off the
Bad
wall.
turnovers.
Like I get sometimes some of his turnovers I do be getting. I be like, all right, he out there playing basketball.
That's just him playing hard.
Yeah. But the other night I'm like, yo, bro, you are high as hell, bro. You're
Against OKC?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous.
I just wonder what he be thinking sometimes. Like, granted, he a great player. Everybody know he first ballot Hall of Famer, but like, yo, what do you be thinking?
Right?
sometimes?
Yeah, right.
Showtime, man.
Bro, I'm going to tell y'all a situation where I was like, what are you thinking? So the other night, the OKC night, they was down 3. I know you see him come off like the horn set with the 2 dudes up top setting the screen.
Mm-hmm.
They left him open. He shot a I said, it was like a minute 15 left. I said, yo, what are you doing, man? Like
I don't understand.
that's the shot they want us to take,
Right.
man. Like,
What is he not in the gym shooting? Because I see him on highlight clips.
Right?
like,
Yeah. Just,
Like in
yeah.
the gym getting shots up. Like, but what is it? Like, is it?
don't trust
do-
them highlight clips.
do
You seen Ben
hold on.
Simmons?
Do y'all think he be exerting too much energy?
He one of them
like
strong
doing
ass
too
niggas.
much other stuff, and then like when it comes to shooting,
I don't
his
think
legs
so,
and shit.
man.
I think he just be amped during the game, bro. Like, you gotta like.
Because when he shoot the ball, he has bad misses. It ain't in and out.
It's like
or rattle around.
It's
the
like he
rim.
went to go lift and then he come out there and
Yeah,
shoot.
like his arms are dead when he shoot. Like it's bad.
I'm saying, I think it's just he be amped, bro. Like, like when you shooting, bro, you gotta be calm. Like, It's a
pre-workout.
If you go out there, I know he ain't gonna shoot well in the warm ups because he be doing all that bobbing and shit around, dancing and shit. Yeah, he ain't shooting well tonight. That's
don't let no song he know be on.
Right.
It's over with. He going for 18 turnovers tonight. Yes, sir.
I don't know why
he be jacked, bro.
But on one thing too though, they gotta put him in a better position, like win.
I feel like they need to go ahead and let him and let Rondo run with Braun. Let him and Melo rock with the seconds, bro. And then at the end of the game.
So how do you tell Russell Westbrook that
hey, Russ, sit your ass down.
$40 million a year.
Sit your ass down. We could get picks for you, nigga.
You don't.
This is LeBron's team.
You start them still, but then you just like stagger their minutes. You like,
would you get him out quick?
I mean,
like I was saying,
y'all think Russ going for that?
Hey, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Russ gonna be on the bench on
bro. Let me tell you.
But then he coming in when the second half starts though.
Bro, let me tell
Russ
you.
coming in.
No. I said they just need to do a better job of staggering him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't think you got necessarily take him out the starting lineup.
No. I said like start him and then like take
give him
Bron
like
out
the
early.
first 3 minutes and then sub him out. Let Bron run the next 6 and then bring Russ back in to close the quarter and sit Bron there.
Right, and you saving Bron legs too.
Yeah,
and
it's like,
remember when that fan gave Russ the double middle fingers and he blinked?
Hold on, Russ be blanking. I know you seen
that
him in
nigga
Utah.
Would be blanking on Frank Vogel ass.
Yo,
on the
did you see what he
sideline.
said? Did you see what he said to the lady in Utah?
Yeah, he was like, he said,
I'll
he said
fuck you
to
up
her,
your
husband up. It's like, dang.
Shit.
But that's what I'm saying though. He'll be over there blanking. He ain't having that. He ain't coming.
You just gotta pull him out and let him run about 2 minutes.
Exactly. He sees a point guard come up and sub.
Rondo, get him. Russ, let me talk to you right quick. Come here, real quick. Hit him with that.
He sees a point guard come to the table. He gonna automatically look at Malik. Be like, I'm gonna get you, cause he ain't gonna get me. I'm gonna have these 15 turnovers.
I'm gonna be real.
In 40 minutes.
Here's the only problem with Russ though, cause like I think last night kind of when they beat Cleveland, it kind of set up a situation where it's like I don't know if Russ is gonna be in that late game finishing group. Because if you got Bron, AD, Melo, Monk, you can stick another shooter out there. But the only thing about that is like I think Bron is finding a great rhythm playing off of us. Like he plays off of him really, really good, and he's more in attack mode.
Bron be shooting the ball a lot better this season.
He went 1 of like 9 last night from 3. Shit.
So, but the other games were fun.
Yeah, he been shooting that. Wasn't he shooting like 50% from 3 or something like that?
He could just be out there jacking. He was shooting logo shots.
Honestly,
the logo one was crazy.
That was
he went 1 of 8. That's the one he hit. Was the one from the logo.
Like, bro.
What's wild about LeBron? Like he's so nonchalant on the basketball court. But like when it's regular season, nonchalant. Playoffs come, he a different animal. He be so nonchalant. And that's different.
I'm just need.
He'll miss whole backboard.
Right.
and then he'll just jog back on defense. Like, bro, like what?
Hey, I'm gonna need people to stop saying he don't got that dog in him. Bron a dog. For real.
Bron a well-tamed dog. He ain't no wild dog.
Russ a wild dog.
He's a trained cane corso.
Agreed. When it's time to
go.
Get him! He gonna go get it.
He'll kill you quick.
Hold on. Russ is one of them.
Russ is a
stray
foster,
dog on the street.
A Foster XL pit bull.
No, he's definitely a Chihuahua.
Nah, he's not a Chihuahua.
Come on, don't do it like that. Chihuahuas is little.
A Chihuahua will bite anybody, bro. Don't matter how big, how small. It's gonna run up in the biggest dog face. It don't give a fuck.
He's a heartless, homeless dog.
He's a heartless mange.
With
off the street.
With a litter full of puppies he gotta protect. That's him right there.
Living under a house somewhere.
Yep.
Shit crazy.
He a stray dog. That's for real, for real, for real.
And AD is one of them dogs that's found at a veterinarian.
AD is a golden
Yeah,
retriever.
He a veterinarian.
AD
dog.
is a golden retriever, bro.
Nah,
But did y'all see him fall the other
that
night?
nigga-
Bro,
that
with
nigga
the
always
Spurs?
He always
this nigga
fucking
come
hurt.
like, yo.
That's why I say he in the vet. That nigga's always.
I was
fucking
trying to watch the playback, like, dang, what happened?
Right, yeah, I kept
And I was watching, like, ain't
he
nothing
get
happened,
touched,
man.
That nigga stay hurt.
My boy
Hey.
was tired, man.
Hey, they was hyping him
Yo,
up in the
he
summer
made
too.
a-
They was like, yo, he done
What he
gained, he
made
done
of,
hit these
man?
muscles. I'm like,
I mean, he I always say it looked like he gained weight. It just looked like he just, like, more defined.
Like,
Like,
what's,
yeah, he
what's
like
bad?
tone,
Like, he
yeah.
must
Bro,
not be
he's-
like flexible
bro,
or
he's
something.
like-
Because when he fall bad.
He's like the only 6'11", 7-footer I know that stay on the ground.
Every
no, Joel Embiid. That's cap. Joel Embiid stay on the ground.
Okay, Joel Embiid probably gets knocked down.
But the point is that they both stay hurt though.
But like,
Joel
stay
is
your
hurt
ass
now.
off the like
Joel hurt now.
AD.
Joel is hurt now. They say he got like a knee injury already.
AD
Hey, but you know,
will get
he'll
a
play with a
putback
swollen
and fall.
knee, though, but
Right.
his stomach start
Right,
hurting.
yeah, he like, nah.
Hell no. Hell.
Said Joel is swollen knee, but if his stomach hurts.
His stomach hurt. I'm good.
He did that during the playoffs
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. His stomach was hurting.
Yeah,
He
the torn
played.
meniscus.
His knee was torn meniscus. This boy was playing, boy. That boy wild as hell.
Hey, nah. Speaking of the Sixers though, what about Ben Simmons though? What y'all think about him and his situation?
Being wild.
Just a matter of time for he out of there.
I was waiting on the mental health.
Being wild.
I was waiting on the mental health.
No, when I seen that, I was like, yo, this dude is crazy.
I was
Yeah, this
waiting on
dude
it.
is crazy.
We actually called it. I said
Did y'all
it's
see-
just a matter of time,
Did y'all
bro.
see what Shannon Sharp said he would do if he was Ben Simmons? He was like, yo, I would definitely be up out of there because, like, yo, I'm coming to practice in a jock strap. and nothing
Yo, that was
crazy. He said, yo, I'm coming to practice in a jock strap. Y'all gonna get my point. Like, y'all gonna have to trade me. Like, yo, I was
Hey,
like,
mentally,
yo,
me said mentally, I'm just not ready to play. I ain't mentally ever gonna be ready to play for y'all ever
he said, yo,
again.
Shannon was like, yo, like, yeah, mentally. He was like, I talked to my people, my camp. And I'm just not ready to play. That shit crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. If I was one of his teammates, he gotta see me, man.
Nah, Ben, big
But
ass
nah, I
can
ain't
probably
gonna lie.
fight.
I'm about to say,
He
he
is
ain't just about to step on that
He's
nigga.
6'10", goddamn. He
Oh,
don't
it's probably
really-
like 2 people on that roster that probably got the heart to step to him
Probably
and
Joel,
confidence.
Joel.
Joel's and he's one of
But he,
them.
nah, but he just big as fuck too.
No,
though.
but
No, that's what I'm
Joel really wanna would
Nah,
like step
I
to
think
him though.
Joel like really want to fight him though. Like,
Hey,
and he
Drummond
really-
a step to him.
Yeah. But they both. That's what I'm saying. They big as fuck. So
yeah,
of course
that's the
yeah.
only reason though. Other than that,
Yeah.
Tobias Harris don't want no
Yeah, he ain't
smoke.
want no smoke. Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey don't want no smoke.
No, Tyrese Maxey definitely don't want no
Danny
smoke.
Green don't want no
Right.
smoke.
Danny Green just there to get paid.
Danny Green
I
is
think he
gonna try
damn
to
near
break
at
up
the
all the
league.
Yeah.
fights.
He be shooting.
Yo, y'all chill out, man. Y'all chill out, man.
He'll get knocked out for no reason.
Who else over there?
Danny Green
Court-
being there trying to
Court
break it up and
Must-
get the right hook from hell. Hey, y'all knock Danny out, man. Dang.
Nah, hell nah. Ben,
It's only 2, and it's only the big men. Only the other 2 big men that step to him.
that's why Doc ain't really saying too much shit.
Right.
He Ben probably.
Hey,
you
let's
see what
tell
they
that-
said? He said it. Rich Paul crib, right? He said
Nah.
he cussed Rich Paul crib. Shannon Sharp said, "Yeah, Doc would have been out of there. Only person that can cuss in my house is me."
Oh yeah, I see
That
that
joke
shit.
was so funny.
He
bro.
cussed in Rich Paul career.
Yeah, like Adam.
Oh, I'd be like, oh nah,
He said
player.
he said it's in his effing contract.
I would have said, boy, you know who I am?
That's
Why
why
did
see. I'm gonna tell him he ain't mentally ready to play now.
I'm saying.
Y'all, Rich definitely pulling the strings
Bro,
on
I
that.
I'm
was
gonna
bro.
tell. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna say, yeah, he want to be here.
Yo, just
He
think
just
about
got to
it.
get himself together.
They could have traded Ben for James Harden. It could have been Joel and James Harden out there, but you said Ben, he's that
There
guy.
you go.
He ain't that guy.
6
pal.
months later, and 6 months later, you talking
They-
about
they
some?
was
Can
in-
we win the
They
championship
was
with
in-
him?
they
Well,
was
you
in
know,
the
I don't know that right
Right,
now.
yeah.
The conference
Right. If you when you say that, you gotta be like, yeah, he out of here right now.
I
He's
seen
gone.
that. I seen the post game interview, and I was like, yo, if I was a player, if I was Ben, And Doc was like, "Yeah, I don't know."
Yeah, I ain't playing either.
Bro, I'm not playing either.
Right, yeah.
Bro, y'all paying me or what, man?
Right.
Like, yo, y'all.
And he on the books for the next 3-4 years too. So
on
that's
the
why
book-
I'm
now,
like,
he on the books for 4.
yeah, that's why I'm like, if you gonna make that comment, you gotta know, like, yo, he out of here, like,
Yeah, you
this
gotta
week.
have a trade.
Yeah.
He already gotta be traded. Then they tried to go get.
Doc should
CJ.
have said that and be like, we have to build a team around Ben and Joel that we can win the championship with. And obviously this year it was not good enough. That's all he should have said,
No,
bro.
they messed up. They let the whole world see him in primetime TV, the biggest stage, playoff basketball.
Game 7.
Bro, don't want to shoot the ball.
And
the ball
bad,
up,
and you,
nothing.
they did that, but they also like kept talking. The players and team kept
Yeah.
talking about it too, so they made it even
Yeah.
pop out even more. So it's
Like
like,
as another team, I'd be like, nah, he won't up out of there. I give you these.
I give
nickels.
you're right. Yeah, I
I'm
give
not
you a bag of
giving you no
chips.
quarter,
Yeah, I'll give you a bag of chips.
No quarter. I give you 3 first rounds. Oh my nuts!
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
3 first rounds in an All Star. Y'all crazy. For Ben?
If I was Portland, I'd
I
have
would've
offered
been did
CJ
it.
by now.
You're right.
Nah. They tried to trade for CJ.
Yeah, but the Sixers was
no,
asking Portland to give her like 4 picks.
But that's what I'm saying though.
You're sick. I'm
Bro,
not giving
if
that
I'm
up.
Portland, I'm not making that trade.
Y'all,
Nah.
he's not playing for you ever again. So
It don't have to be like a 3-team deal where it's like
See that man, his money, man. Let him walk,
crazy.
Right.
They gonna have to pay him one.
bro. They're asking for 4 first-round picks, and what has been
Elton Brand
said
is drunk. Like he could probably get him off, but you're not
you
getting.
get him off for 2 and a good player.
Bro. I don't need, bro. He's so
CJ
like,
and 2 picks. I do that
it's
deal.
to a point where I
CJ and
wouldn't
2
do that.
picks.
I'm saying if I
For
was
the
them,
Sixers? For
yeah.
the Sixers, yeah.
you would do that.
Yeah, I mean, you getting a point guard, you getting somebody that can score, handle the rock.
Sixers,
I wouldn't do
6.
that. I wouldn't do that if I was Portland.
Yeah, I
It's just
wouldn't take
yo,
that.
like,
Mo Harkless. We getting Mo Harkless 2.0, 3.0.
shit, he
But I
worse
think
than
Ben, I
Mo.
think Dame's biggest problem with getting over the hump right now is that he don't got somebody to beside him who can lock somebody up.
Nah, that's definitely what it is.
And I feel like CJ is too much like Dame. That's why they can't win.
Yeah.
He like a poor man version of Dame.
Yeah,
just
we've
like
been,
they-
hey,
that's just like we
we've
was
been
talking
saying that
about
for
last
years,
night.
though.
Yeah, it's like everybody see that.
We were just saying that last night about the Cavs. Why you draft
Evan
Gar-
Mobley.
No,
and
Garland.
you,
and
oh, that's
Colin
right, Garland
Sexton.
and Colin Sexton back to back
Back-
years. They like the
They
same
the
player.
same player. So you know what I'm saying? You got top 10 picks and you drafting.
And you left MPJ on the board. I'd never forget him for that. You trying to get that was the year Bron left. They was trying to get Bron back, and you gonna draft Sexton?
What Colin
Yeah,
Sexton
Bron.
say?
Come on, Bron. Let's win it this year, Bron.
Bron
Let's
said-
do it.
Bron said, "I'm in LA, my boy."
Bron said, "Boy,
Boy, I'm in Staples Center, my boy.
boy, I don't even. What are
He
you?
said, "Who Colin Sexton?" Colin said, "I ain't never heard of that boy." He said, "Young who?" Okay.
All right,
I
man.
see
Y'all,
you in
y'all
LA.
anything else, bros? Nah. All right.
hey
well,
man, don't go listen to that Young Miami. I heard, man.
Boy, that was terrible. That
I'll
was
be real.
probably the worst
But,
song
hey,
I've ever heard in my life.
don't listen to that Young Miami, but cut on that for Lauren, man. That for Lauren.
Hey, that Tiffany Nikes. is
Tiffany,
lit.
Tiffany.
Tiffany Nikes, Fluctuate, Caramel. Those are all 3.
Fire and
really
Ice.
good. Light years is fire.
Beverly,
Deeply beloved,
deeply,
dearly beloved.
dearly beloved.
Man, that's a good tape right there out that boy,
That
man.
tape is fire.
All
Fire.
right, well, if it ain't nothing else to be said, this has been episode 24 of the Preferred Walk-On podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Chris. To
Hey,
my
look.
left is Cam. On the other couch, that is Slade Los. And we'll catch y'all next time.
Hey, make sure y'all finish y'all glizzies before you walk in the pod too.
Finish the glizzies before
Yeah.
you walk in the.
What was it? Glizzy Gobbler today?
Bro, I had a barbecue sandwich.
Oh man. Oh shit.
All right, man. We'll catch y'all next week.